lights shine bright and people stroll by. You hold my hand under the South Bank sky. All my troubles, they seem to slide. I hold your waist.
So, I met David 12 years ago at Millennium at our church. He was just little David, little guy sitting in the back, doing the soundboard, getting fussed out by Pastor Cooper because he couldn't get the sound right for the mic. And just then he was little David, and I didn't really, he was a nice guy, he was a little gentleman. I could tell he really loved his mama and his family. Then he went off to college, and I graduated college, and came back around the time he was starting his master's program, and Pastor Cooper mentioned, one of the sons of the ministry is back, David Perry, and he started talking about David, and I got these little butterflies, like, do I like David? Like, why am I having these butterflies? And just kind of from there, I began to see him not as little David anymore, but as, just Dave.
Well, to be honest, I'm very excited to be marrying Katina. We met a while ago through our church at Millennium. I've known her for several years, and in the more recent years, we kind of began to build friendship and have some relationship upon each other. And it just so happened that last year, we just began to show interest in one another. And with the approval of our pastor, we had a chance to go on some dates and begin dating. And through the process of us dating, I found her to be someone not only who I can trust, but who I can begin to see myself with in my future. So as we began to date them more and begin to court, I became more certain from the telling of her character, her personality, the communication that we have, the relationship that she has with God, that I knew that she was going to be the perfect one for me in my life.
We have been, October 24th is our wedding day, and we became officially boyfriend and girlfriend on October 24th. So a year to the date, we will have been together. He's a super sweet guy. He's always full of surprises. He's always been a very genuine person. He's also one of those people that if you really don't want to know, really don't ask him, because he's going to give you his whole entire thought of what he thinks about your question. Again, always just been super sweet, always been a gentleman, never had to worry about if what he was saying was true, if what he was saying was genuine. Just a really down-to-earth type guy. They say that you can tell a lot about a guy based on the way that he treats his mom, and if that's true, then I'm way good. I'm going to be okay. He loves family. I love my family, so we have that in common.
Trying to think what else to say now.
What made you propose the way you did? Talk about the proposal.
The proposal was to be a moment just to really capture what we've had thus far and bring it to almost a point to say, this is where we're going forward. I had the chance to do some planning and get some things together because I wanted to make it special. I wanted to make it memorable. And at the event that was at with the married couples, I felt that would be the perfect opportunity. We had the audience. The purpose was for marriage enrichment, but also a good opportunity to say, let's make our stride and say that we want to go further. So being able to plan that, having the opportunity to have it captured, made it very memorable, and I still think about it today.
He proposed to me at a Join Together marriage ministry event he volunteered us to serve. I wasn't planning on volunteering for this particular event, but he volunteered us. And so when the leader of JTM came up to me and said, "Hey, thank you for volunteering," I was like, "I didn't, but I guess I am. You're welcome." So, you know, we go and we're there and we're serving, and I get told at like the last 5 minutes of the event, Katina, we spilled rose petals all over the floor, and we got to figure out how to get them up before the manager sees them so that we don't get in trouble. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I'm trying to get these rose petals up, and they're sticking to the broom, they're sticking to the carpet, they're sticking to the dustpan. I'm frustrated. I can't figure out why I'm being asked to get these rose petals up. Who spilled them? Why aren't they getting them up? But nonetheless, I finally get them up, and then Tyrone, who I now know is an accomplice, dumps the rose petals back on the ground. And I was like, "Why did you do that?" And he was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, it was an accident." So I get them up again, and then right as I'm getting ready to finish getting the remainder of the rose petals up, the leader for JTM comes out and he says, Katina, don't worry about the rose petals, we need you to come in and serve dessert." And I was thinking, is there any other single here working today? Because I seem to be doing it all. And I walk into rose petals on the floor spilling out, you know, "Will you marry me?" and David's proposal. Very sweet, very thought out. He's a very strategic kind of guy. He never just lackluster does anything. He never half does anything. It's all in or not at all. So.
The relationship that we've developed over the last few months has been very candid, very honest, very open, and that created a great foundation for us to really build a future relationship. I never felt in this manner that I can be as open as I have been with her, as honest, as true. The communication that we have, it allows us to be transparent, not being able to hold back from what we may feel or maybe what we may want to say, but knowing that it's coming from a place of honesty, a place of realness, allows us to have an awesome friendship. I know she's not going to do anything to want to hurt me, but only to give me encouragement to make me better, and I thank you for that. She's very comical, very playful. We'll often find ourselves playing, making jokes, a lot of jokes that we only understand, but that just gives character and flair to our relationship. I'm glad I have a chance to be with someone like her. I often find myself thinking about things that we've said or things that we did, just laughing and caught up in moments because we have a great friendship. She was a friend to me before she became my girlfriend and now my fiance and my future wife. So building on that friendship that we have is definitely going to be a pivotal point of us being married. And I look forward to that. Unless you need some more, you know, I'll think something. With this chance that we have to get married, it's really going to be awesome. I'm more than excited, looking forward to the day that we can say I do. 2015 is only going to be the beginning. October 24th is going to be the day that we seal and firm our commitment to each other for the rest of our lives. And I want to let you know that I care about you. I want to always put you first in our marriage. Looking forward to building upon the things of God as we do continuously now and taking us from here to death do us part.
City lights shine bright and people stroll by. You hold my hand under the South Bank sky. All my troubles, they seem to slide. I hold your waist under the South Bank sky. City lights shine bright and people stroll by. You hold my hand under the South Bank sky. All my troubles, they seem to slide. I hold your waist under the South Bank sky. Seem to slide, seem to slide, seem to slide, seem to slide, seem to slide.